Good morning. Welcome back to another video of Heart Thoughts with Valerie Ann. My name is Valerie, and in our Heart Thoughts group, we talk about the importance of self-love, self-forgiveness, learning to stay present in the very moment. This is where our power lies. How's your day going today? How's your week been so far? Once again, I want to remind everyone that September is Alzheimer's Dementia Awareness Month. And so primarily the videos for this month are focused on my brother and sister caregiver to uplift their heart and to give them accolade and to be their cheerleader and all of the above. Before I do anything, I want to say God bless America. Today is 9/11. The anniversary of all the precious souls that left this planet in such a tragedy. And so for all the families that were left behind, I send you light and love, and I ask that you're wrapped in the grace of your God. Thank you to all our servicemen and women, and thank you, God, for our freedom in America. Okay, now that that's out of the way, and I mean that with the most reverent heart, I want to say, as a caregiver, I got up this morning and I went to the gym, did my cardio. I do a HIIT cardio every weekday morning. And today was grocery shopping day, so I went to the store to get my week's worth of groceries. And why am I telling you all this? Well, because I am finding as a caregiver that sometimes I have to get up a little earlier, put in a little extra time to have that peace of mind. I used to take my precious mother-in-law with me grocery shopping, and now that she's shifted more so into her Alzheimer's stage, I have discovered that it's more stressful on me to take her than it is to just get it done while my darling sweetheart takes care of Mom in the morning. So I'm very grateful to have that little bit of time. And why am I bringing this up again? Because I want to ask you, is there any way at all as a caregiver that you can set aside time for you to get little things done by yourself without your caregiver, or without your loved one? Is there someone that can step in? If not, is there something that can be done in a way that brings you more peace? I feel like I'm tripping over my words because I know some of you precious caregivers, and by the way, I honor you, don't have that person to fill in the spot when you're gone. You have all of the burden on you. Bless your heart. That's what I'm going to say, is bless your heart. And that's why the importance of self-care comes in. I'm going to stop right now, and I want to remind all the caregivers that are sacrificing their time, their life at this time in their life, sometimes their finances, their peaceful home, to take care of a loved one that they've chosen to care for. I want to lift you up in the highest of honor and tell you that you, my friend, my brother and sister caregiver, I understand where you're at. I understand the vast emotion that you go through on a daily basis. Our loved ones are all different in their own way, but really we are dealing with a very similar situation. And so please know that my heart is with you. Please know that every morning when I get up, I send light and love to every caregiver in this world. Those who are noticed, and most importantly, those who are not noticed, because there's a lot of us out there that don't get the support and accolades that we so much need as well as deserve. So I love you. I lift you up in the highest of honor, and I ask that the God of your understanding wrap you in His grace, His peace, His compassion, and His strength. God bless you all. Okay, so back to being a caregiver. It can be a blessing and it can definitely be a lesson. And I think it's important to recognize the fact that it's okay that it's both. Because like I said a couple videos ago, guys, I'm not a Pollyanna. I don't do this perfectly. But one thing I do know as a caregiver, that when I'm challenged and I'm having an energy that's of low vibration, I can stop where I'm at and I can begin again. I don't have to keep going just because I started that way. I'll give an example. For some reason, my precious mother-in-law thinks she needs to get up at the crack of dawn now. And she was sleeping in at least until 8 o'clock so that my hubby and I could have some tea together. But she's choosing that early mornings are best for her. And here's the funny thing. I had already surrendered everything to the God of my understanding, however the day went. And then she woke up. Yes. I was fixing my breakfast. I was fixing my tea. And I had to stop myself, take a deep breath, pause when agitated, and say, Valerie, you surrendered this. This is your opportunity to show love and kindness. So what did I do? I walked to Mom's room. Before I opened the door, I intended peace. And I asked my angels to wrap me in their grace. And I asked my Master Lord to breathe into me kindness, compassion, grace, just whatever word came to me at that time. And honestly, this truly happened. I walked in, I said, "Good morning, Mom." I gave her a hug, and all was well. Now, I didn't start out perfectly, but I got to start again. And so as a caregiver, once again, when we are caring for a precious loved one, our life is like a box of chocolates. We never know what we're going to get. We have a choice. We can choose peace or we can choose anxiety. I don't know about you, but I know me, and this is even for my regular Heart Thoughts group, not just if you're a caregiver. We have a choice, my precious friends. We can choose to refrain from being angry and upset and keep our energy, or in the moment, we can let it go and lose our energy. Boy, I've learned and learned and learned, and that lesson has come back to me so many times. It's not worth it anymore, guys. It's better for me to take a deep breath, pause when agitated, count to 10, remind myself that I am Mom's brain. And I can bring a light and peace to her life in that moment, because honestly, that's all she's at, is in the moment. By the way, I'm going to jump in here and say this. Do you know that's been one of my greatest lessons from my mother-in-law? Being present. That is a gift that our Alzheimer's patients, loved ones, friends give us. They can only be in the moment. Be where they are. That's where the power lies. And so if you're struggling, or if you find yourself having more distressful days than peaceful days, can I encourage you to become aware of where you're at? Change your thoughts, because when we change the way we look at things, the things we look at change. Yesterday, when I was giving Mom her shower, I looked at her and I said, "You know what, Mom?" I said, "It's going to be an amazing day today." And here's Mom's response. "Really?" Well, I set that intention, and yesterday was an amazing day. It wasn't full of all kinds of excitement, but it was full of peace. That is an amazing day to me, guys. And I know a lot of you caregivers completely understand where I'm coming from. When we have a day of peace and stillness, it's an amazing day. So, my dear precious friend, my dear precious caregiver, what choice are you going to make today? Are you going to choose peace, or are you going to choose to just get through this as quick as possible and have that angst in your heart? It's not worth it. Then another little quick reminder, what are you doing for self-care? You have to be the most important person in your world, because if you're not taking care of you, I guarantee you, you will not be able to take care of the precious, precious loved one that you have that you're caring for. You'll lose your energy. You'll lose your health. And in some cases, and this is really scary to say, but people have died as caregivers because they have forsaken their own messages from their body to care for a loved one. Take a deep breath, step back, and ask yourself, how can I love you more today? And then today, one of my prayers to my higher power was, fill my cup, God, and fill it so full that it runs over so that I can share it with Mom, so that I can share it with Andy, so that I can share it with my friends, my family, and strangers alike. What about you? Do you have a special prayer you can pray? I'm lifting you all in the highest of honor today, and I want to, in love, remind you, love yourself. Love yourself like your life depends on it, my friend, because truly it does. I hope you have a great Wednesday. I'm sending you loads of love, and we will chat tomorrow. Bye-bye.